Okay, I get a lot of youngsters who follow me on my channel from different parts of the world. These are some young boys who are in their 20s and they follow me on the channel and they have a lot of questions to ask about life and all that, and whatever I can answer, I answer. If it is related to depression or suicide or all that, I don't want to get into. I tell them, please seek professional help because it will take time. It's not, I feel depressed, take this 5 steps or take this medicine, or I feel like suicide. Oh, okay, 12 steps to non-suicide. These are very complex problems that require complex solutions, and you need to seek professional help. Like yesterday, I got one boy, young boy, who was saying my father gets drunk and beats up my mother, and today I wanted to fight him or kill him. I'm not going to sit and counsel a young boy with his confusions in life, because it's a very complex subject that requires a lot of time, and I don't have that time, and it's not worth my time or effort. So I tell them, seek professional help. However, this particular young boy is in my groups. Obviously, I want to keep his name confidential. He asked me about girls, okay, which is a very common thing when you're in your 20s. Obviously, you want girlfriends and you think about a lot of things of sex and this and that. So his particular statement was, I've not had a girlfriend. I'm still a virgin. I've not had a girlfriend. Could you give me some tips on how to get girls and this and that? Now, I normally don't entertain such requests. But then I realized it's not only him. There are plenty of young boys out there who have the confusion about sex and masturbation and relationships. And so I thought I'll make this video for them. Okay. Now, first things first. Just because you're a virgin, you have not had sex, doesn't mean that I want a girl to remove the virginity. A girl is not a sexual object. Okay, please don't identify women as a sexual object. Oh, my sausage needs to be deflowered. Good, which vagina hole can I put it in? If that is your agenda, that you're a virgin and you want to be a non-virgin officially, just go for some paid sex. Go to a clean one. Don't go to a cheap $1 paid sex or you'll get AIDS. Go to someone who's safe. And I'm pretty sure there are plenty of good places. Don't go to a slum. Don't go to some roadside. I'll give you a blowjob here on the road. Go there and finish it off. Okay? If that is your agenda, that, I'm a virgin, I need to be non-virgin. And if you're sexually frustrated, that I want to have sex, I always tell people, if you're frustrated, either take it out by masturbating or go for some paid sex. Because if you bottle it up inside, you're sexually frustrated, you bottle it up, you will end up doing a mistake. Self-control only works till so much, after which you will make a mistake. And the worst mistake you can do is do something to some member of your family or friends. And one is, that is very wrong. And the second thing is, it'll blow up on your face if they report it. And especially in Asian countries, if a girl says that he did something wrong, they'll take the girl's word. That is why you have so many cases where a girl has falsified a rape claim and the poor boy's life has been destroyed. It has happened many times, not only in India, Pakistan, whatever, has happened even in the US, globally. Okay, so my first solution and recommendation, this is my opinion, is if you're sexually frustrated, really frustrated, can't control, you want to fuck anything that has a hole, you look at every girl and you think sexual, go to a prostitute, pay, go to a clean one, go until you are happy. Okay, but use safe sex. Please don't go to some roadside this thing and masturbate 10 times as required per day. Take it out. Okay, that is one. So the first point that I want to give you, girls are not sexual objects. Yes, there are some girls who don't mind being sexual objects. They are the ones on Instagram and they like to portray themselves because that's the only thing they are good at. They like to show their bum, their body. There are some girls who like, even if they're intelligent, they like to show. I have met many girls who have even attained a PhD, have a successful career, but they still prefer doing naked videos or sex videos. And I've had girlfriends like that. In fact, I told you a few days or weeks, I had this girl's good career, but she wants to do OnlyFans and earn money. Fine. There are even college girls who want sugar daddies. They're rich, but they still want more money. Fine. So if there's a girl like that, fine. But if a girl is not like that, don't weave a story of love and fake promise. See, and here's another problem. If you have never had sex in your life, you don't know what is sex. It's a very powerful emotion. It's a very powerful act which releases so many chemicals in your brain and makes you feel something so different. It's like this drug that can get you not only addicted, it can make you do a lot of wrong things. And the proof of this is you will see people with logical brains but make tremendous mistakes, like Jeff Bezos. He didn't sign a prenuptial agreement because he was emotionally in love with this girl. She took away billions from him for free. Great. In fact, even in here, in Philippines, in Thailand, in Vietnam, there are so many cases where multi-millionaires have come and fallen for a girl who is like a petite looking 18-year-old, 16-year-old, whatever, and signed off the money for them, and they died or something happened. So remember, logic, brains and emotion, that is, emotions and feelings are up and down. Blood can only go to one area, not to both the areas. That is why when blood goes down, this stops working. So the second thing which I want to tell you is, if you have never been with a girl, there's a tremendous amount of danger that you'll end up making a lot of emotional mistakes which you'll do logically that can threaten your career and destroy your life. Like, for example, you chase a girl and she feels uncomfortable, or I've seen so many guys cut their hand and write. Like, see, I tattooed my ex-girlfriend's face here. So you can see this. We all make these mistakes. Yeah? Nobody is immune to this. But remember, it's lucky for me, I only did this. There are people who have done so much other shit, it's unbelievable. Like, almost try to kill their parents or run away from home or give up a career or stop their college education or forcibly get married. So many things are there. So be careful. I would say take guidance from someone who's elder than you, and especially who is not emotionally vested in it. If you go to your mother, father, they are emotionally vested in you. You go to the girl's mother, father, they are emotionally vested in the girl. Go to someone who you can look at. And please don't come to me, I'm fucking busy. Don't have time for all this shit. So get proper guidance. Number 3 is, even before you get into a relationship with a girl, you at least have to lose the inhibitions, the fear, the shock, the awe of being around with girls. So I always tell guys, and this is especially common in our Indian, Pakistani, Asian culture, where talking to a girl is no, only talk to boys. Even in religions, conservative, boys sit this side, girls sit this side. So when they see a girl, they're like, they don't know what to do. Even me, when I was small, I was never allowed to interact with girls. It was like, you have no shame interacting with girls. So, but I always wanted to. And, the more you stop, the more crazy you become. Why do you think I became a playboy? So, 24/7 with girls. Now, if you want to be with a girl, first you have to be with many girls. And what do I mean by that? You need to join a group where you have friends. Girls who are friends. You can do that with your sister, you can do that to your mother's friends, but don't get involved with a sugar mama. Okay? That also has happened. I know many cases. So See, when you have many women as your friends or many girls as your friends, I'm not talking of any sexual agenda. Even if you have a sexual agenda, keep it locked in. The more you interact with them, the more you speak to them, the more you be with them, you lose the inhibitions. It's like, for example, let's say you're afraid of snakes. You see a snake and you get very afraid. In order to lose the fear of the snake, you know, that snake, the guy who controls the snakes, and he will bring you to maybe a snake which is non-poisonous. He will let you touch it, he will control it, he'll let you see it. So eventually, as you hang around more with snakes, I know, sounds stupid, girls are snakes. Eventually you lose the fear, but yes, you need to be careful because they can still bite. Good analogy, huh? Girls and snakes. So, and then when you keep seeing a snake again, eventually you don't get paranoid, oh, you saw a snake. So in the same way with girls, when you interact more and more with them, you realize they're just like you, a human being just like you. There's nothing so like, oh, girls. The only reason you feel this way is because your hormones are exploding, and now you, all of a sudden, you know, your sperm count is going way off the roof, and so that's why you notice. And yes, even girls also want to interact with boys, but first be friends with them. Talk to them like a sister, and don't call someone a sister and then try to take them to bed. Huh? That's another one. So once you start hanging around with them, being around with them, going for movies with them, eating out with them, and being a friend, you'll understand their psychology, you'll understand the way they think and the way they are. And very soon you'll be like normal. And then when you interact more and more with girls, the chances of you to get a girl becomes higher. Now, mind you, I did not say chat with a girl on Instagram or chat with a girl on social media or Facebook. Have you noticed? I've said, and I never said that. Because if you do that, you're not getting the real experience. You're chatting with a virtual person who you do not know is a boy or girl also. You know, there are so many cases where a girl is pretending to be who she's not. Maybe she is ugly and she's showing a nice photograph. It happened with my first marriage. Maybe the girl is pretending to be nice, but she's actually a bitch. Maybe it's a guy. So real interaction is different. Now, if you are going to tell me, I know what some people, Loy, but I don't have any friends or girls. I don't. See, listen, that is not my problem. You go. I'm not here to solve every problem on the planet, and here, take this girl for you. Now you can interact with this, enjoy with this. I created this girl for you. If that is the case, create a sex doll and interact with her. If everything you expect a solution, I mean, you have some mental issues, man. See, and keep in mind, don't try to take examples and experiences of people who are way above your age and pay grade. Oh, like for example, I have given examples where girls have come to me and said, let's fuck. Girls have told me that, I want to fuck. Okay? Wow, good. Okay, let's go. Now, that has happened because I reached a certain level. In fact, one of my friends yesterday, he showed me his best friend's ex-girlfriend. She sent him naked videos, and he was sharing it with me and told me this is what she did. She was hot. And this guy is not a good looking guy, but he's very filthy fucking rich. In fact, this friend of mine, wherever he goes, girls give him a number or they want to talk to him. He stays abroad. They're ready to sleep with him every single day. I have a friend who's a DJ who for the past, I think, 15-20 years, every single day, 2 or 3 girls. He's a DJ, so 2 or 3 girls, not 1, 2 or 3. And he's a sex addict, so his story is different. He'll either take a girl or he'll take a prostitute or whatever. So he was in this really big DJing this nightclub. Now, his story is different to mine. His life is different to mine. I can't compare and try to get his results unless I'm in his position. So if you're in a country which is conservative, if you're in a culture, upbringing which is simple, if you don't have money, And worst of all, if you don't have the mental maturity, the emotional maturity, the personality, you'll not get any girl, man. Forget, you'll not even get an animal that with a vagina. Because you need to have these. If you don't have the mental maturity, don't have the emotional maturity, you don't have the experience, you don't have the money, you don't have anything, then stop dreaming about getting a girl and first sort out your immediate shit, no? See, if you don't have anything, then drill a hole, put some lube in that hole and put your sausage there. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, man. It's a simple thing. And yes, simple basic common sense has to apply. You can't look like a dog, worse than a dog, smell like one, look like one, behave like one, have a personality that's even worse than a frog, and then complain, oh, I'm not getting girls, girls are bitches, eh, fuck it. See, bottom line, let me tell you this. You want a girl who is hot. You want a girl who is attractive, correct? Yeah. Nobody wants a hippopotamus-sized, 150 kilo, pimple-faced girl with no neck. I've seen some girls like this. Black and they talk like this and bad breath and I mean tires over tires. They can't even walk. And they saying, I'm searching for true love. See, you wouldn't want a girl like that, right? So, even a girl doesn't want... You'll say, I don't look like that. Yeah, but your personality may be like that. Because remember, you have a nice little sausage that you want to put in places. But this girl has to take someone else's sausage, which she doesn't know is infected or dirty or what, and put it in her body. And the worst part is, if you have sex with the girl, it's not you who's going to end up with serious problems. I'm not talking about STD. It's the girl who will have to face, forget pregnancy, face society, face religion, face repercussions. Why do you think Asian families want to get the girl married fast? Why do you think in Islam and Christianity and even Hinduism, they want the girl to get married fast? Because that stigma, oh, she's pregnant, is a bad thing. And for many people, if a girl is not married and she gives birth, it's better she dies. Have you any time met anybody who said, okay, the guy has a child out of wedlock, it's a shame, he has to die? No. They'll say, man, we live in that kind of society where they take a lot of pride for a man to have multiple women. But if a girl has multiple partners, it's a shame. We live in this kind of society which has these double standards. And there's a reason for these double standards, because end of the day, it's a woman who gives birth. A man doesn't give birth. So, what is my bottom line? My solution for you? In a very simple nutshell, you first need to have friends and be around girls. Be around large groups, not one. Be around multiple number of them and lose the fear of being around with girls. And talk to girls, I used to always be part of many girls groups. Now, where and when, find out from your sister, your cousin or someone. And be honest with them, tell them, I want to lose the fear of girls. If you could whenever you go out, take me along with you. If you don't have all this, man, I can't give you all the solutions. Oh, I look ugly, I'm stupid, I don't have brains, I don't have emotional maturity, I'm dumb, I don't know how to talk. I'm not Dr. Doolittle here to solve all your problems. If you're that much of this thing, marry a... in Colombia, Vice documentary, they have sex with the donkeys to show that they are men. Actually, boys have sex with donkeys to remove their virginity. Try that. Nothing else, and use your right hand and be happy with it, no? Right hand, left hand, whichever hand. So first is, have girls who are friends and hang around with them, and until you lose the inhibitions, continue with that. After that, start making friends where you be a good listener and you earn their trust. Keep in mind, yes, you want sex, even they want sex. But the psychology of how men want sex, 5 minutes and finish. It's different for a girl. For a girl, it goes gradual. And you definitely need to understand that with women, you need to win their trust. And one important thing, don't play around with them. Don't play with their feelings. Don't give them fake stories. And today's day and age, be careful of women, because they can cook up fake stories and claim a lot of things that can get into serious shit. So be careful who you're dealing with. So, and last if not the least, I would say don't get fascinated with stories and tales of playboys and this and that. It all sounds very nice, but someone else's story is not your story. Someone else's personality is not yours, and someone else's life is not yours. Remember, you're unique in your own way. First, spend time understanding yourself. And yes, sort out yourself first. More important than that, focus on getting yourself in order, especially money, and then everything else will follow. Okay, until that, you have Pornhub, you have your hands, and yes, you have paid sex. See, she's also in heat. Hi, doggy. One guy wants a boyfriend. Do you want to get jiggy, doggy? Okay. She also needs a boyfriend. All right. You guys take care. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Am I right? Am I wrong? And this is me signing off. Chal.